Hey everybody, this is Dawn from ladydusk.blogspot.com, and every year I make my kids a Christmas ornament for the tree, and I am not even remotely crafty. Hi, I know your name and my brain is not working, nurturing learning. Welcome. So I'm not very crafty, but I think that most of the time I come up with, Julie, thank you. I'd come up with a nice ornament for our tree. The idea is that my kids will have a set of their own ornaments to take with them someday when they have their own place. And my mom did this for us. I have an ornament every year that she made, or my dad made, for our tree. And so I wanted to continue that tradition for my kids, and I decided that I would share some of the ones that we've done. I'm using my daughter. She's 11, so she's had, this year will be her 12th Christmas, so I've made her 11 ornaments, and I thought I'd share them with you, and maybe you can get some ideas about making ornaments easily for your family tree. Her first Christmas, I made this block. It's just a wood block, and I got these little cutouts at the store. I painted each side. It's supposed to be, you know, like one of those little preschool or little baby blocks. And then I put glitter glue around the edges. You know, it was very simple and easy, and it still looks nice every year. I enjoy that one. For her second Christmas, which was right before her little brother was born, we didn't know it was a brother, but we knew there was a baby, I made this. It's just a cookie cutter, and I cut out some felt and glued it around the back and drew a little face and added some ribbon so it hangs. And it's just a sweet little reminder of her second Christmas when she was 1. The third year, I had to make 2 ornaments. So I have 2 of these little stockings with bells, and they enjoy those. My stitching isn't the neatest, as you can see, but it didn't take very long, and it's doable. Hi, Nicole. So that was her third ornament. Her fourth ornament, I cheated. I now had 3 babies under the age of 3, and so this is her fourth ornament. So I bought these sleds, but they weren't painted. So I bought the sleds, and then I did all of the painting to put them on our tree. So that was her fourth ornament. Her fifth ornament, I got a little bit more. I was feeling a little bit better. I didn't have all those babies anymore. So I made this button themed ornaments. The other children have holly and berries and a star, but I like the Christmas tree one. And it's just a piece of felt, and I used gold thread and did different colored buttons on it, and I like the star button. And then I put another piece of thread or felt on the back to cover up all my button stitches, but you can see that my stitching is still pretty nasty. But I like those. The next year, I really, really wanted to do candles on the tree. So I got big white candles, and I kind of melted a little bit with the hairdryer, the back of the candle, and I put some glue too, and they've come apart a couple times, and I just redo them when I need to. And stuck it to a clothespin, and they just clip onto the tree. And I like those. There are 3 of them on my tree now, and they make me happy each year when I see them. They're kind of traditional. The next year, I'm not real thrilled with how this one came out, but it was very doable. You can find this idea on Pinterest. People do folded ones. I wanted them to be more permanent, so I laminated it, but that kind of took away the depth of it. But I used their favorite Christmas carol at the time and folded it and put it through the laminator, and so we have that for that year, 2011. And then these are mason jar lids, and I had some fun little just buttons and little doodads that we found at the craft store, and I let the kids pick which ones they wanted to use, and we put them in. So they're all different, but they're similar. Margaret, this is my oldest, she wanted the cookie tray, so we have gingerbread men. Hi, Ashley. This is the only actual crafty one that I ever did, and it's the only actual craft that I am remotely competent at. I crocheted these little sweaters. There's no pattern. I just kind of did a square, and then I added some arms, and then I folded it in half and left a thing open, and I made a little hanger. My kitchen whisk broke conveniently that year, so I made a little hanger out of the whisk components. And this one is actually somewhat crafty, but it wasn't very difficult once I kind of figured out how many stitches across and I wanted it to be. And those hang on the tree. We have 3 different ones of those also. And the last one from last year, my husband cut a log. He almost cut his hand off, so you have to be very careful. But he cut some thin wood slices and drilled them for me, and then I did the writing. And they each, again, chose their favorite hymn, and I wrote it with a gold calligraphy pen and a little bit of black to set it off a little bit. They were very easy, and I think they look really pretty and elegant on the tree. But our tree tends to be a little bit country, a little bit handmade. So those are all the ornaments I've made. Hi, Kimberly. These are the ornaments I've made. Hi, Jeanette. Over the last 11 years. I haven't even started this year's yet. I don't have any ideas what I'm going to do. I do keep a Pinterest board and try and pin ideas there. My Pinterest is pinterest.com/ladydusk. And the December board is the one that's going to have all sorts of holiday ideas that I've been collecting. So you can always find those there. And here, I will turn this around. Oh, maybe I won't. You'll see my very messy, we're decorating my... Turn around. Ah, there we are. We're in the midst of decorating, and I haven't let the kids put their ornaments on the tree, but I decided doing a scope would be way easier than taking pictures and watermarking them and going through all of them. So does anybody have any questions? Do you have any ornaments that you've made that you've loved that you'd like to share with us? Alrighty. Well, I hope you're having a wonderful beginning of Advent, and I hope you got some good ideas of things that you can do. You're making them now. Wonderful. What are you making, Jeanette? Embroidery. Oh, yeah, one of these years I'd like to try to do some embroidery, but I have to do 3, and I'm not very good. Yeah, I like the button one too. Where is it? Here. So it was pretty easy. I mean, if you can put a button on, you can make that. Just find the shape you want. And at this time of year, they have so many of those, bins of buttons of the holiday colors or whatever. I think I still have buttons left over from this project, so we use them for other things too. So, does anybody have any other questions? Okay. I went through them all, so it should be pretty easy to see the different ones. I think there are 11, maybe so. Seashell critters last year. I'm thinking about I saw an idea for a pine cone, like elves. That's one that I'm considering for this year. I've seen some others that are, air drying clay that look really pretty that I'm considering. Again, it has to be very easy, like a single step, a single day, that I can knock them out pretty quickly because I'm not very crafty. Anybody have any other questions? Well, thanks for popping in. And I hope to see some of your crafts, your holiday crafts for the year. Have a great afternoon. Stop. It's not stopping. Turn this around. Now stop.